Everybody, let him hear it. Alright, here's the hour, brother. Hey, good luck with the baby, you know. Because Sharon is a beautiful name for a girl. And if it's a boy, fuck that little bastard. No, just kidding. Just kidding, I love your friend. Alright, you guys ready for your next topic tonight?
Yeah, you!
I would so love to have sex with this next comic someday. But I like a man with some good hardy nipples, and this guy has the world's smallest nipples. Maybe I'll show you sometime. Please welcome the very handsome Chris McKeever, everybody.
Oh, really? Really? Hey, thanks for making this a freak show again, Sharon. Let's hear it again for Dean. That was awesome. And the pregnant chick just left. God damn it. That was a great joke. It was going to make her feel really uncomfortable later in my set. Recently I was watching the History Channel, and they're doing this whole thing on World War II, specifically the Japanese kamikaze pilots. And they were talking about how brave they were. Brave? Really? Wait, you mean they crashed their planes into those boats because they were brave? Oh, that's weird. I always thought they did that because they were just really bad at driving planes, too. I thought eventually their generals realized and were like, you know what, fuck it, this isn't working. Let's just load them up with bombs and tell them to go try to parallel park on that boat. Let's see if that works. A buddy of mine he was complaining about having to pay child support. So I asked, how much do you pay? Get this, here's what he's complaining about. He pays $250. $250 a month to take care of a kid. I was like, are you kidding me? That's crazy. Because every one of us know that it only takes 14 cents a day to feed a starving child. I mean, come on, we all remember those cute little third world country hungry kids, right? You remember the ones? You get them on infomercials and we get shit like the ShamWow. Can I say, ShamWow guy? Awesome. That guy is so good, isn't he? He is so good. I think they should have had him doing those commercials. Because I tell you what, if the ShamWow guy was selling those kids, I bet at least half of them would still be alive today. And you remember the deal, right? The deal was, you send a check every month, and then every 6 months they send you a picture of your kid, so you can see how well he was growing into his head. And you know what? I tell you what, I don't know what they put in starving kids' eyes, but flies fucking love it. And every single kid has like 47,000 flies right on his eyeball. That is so cool. I have no idea how they do that. You know they say if you give a starving child a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you can teach that same child to eat the flies off his bug-infested eyeballs, you feed him for life. I feel like telling these kids, how can you be starving? You have protein right here. When I'm hungry, I have to drive all the way to Taco Bell. You just have to go like this. I'm just saying, it sounds like someone's being a little bit lazy. But I went out of town. I forgot to send my check, so they stopped sending me pictures of my kid. So I guess basically I went on vacation, forgot to feed him, and he died. When I say that, people get a little edgy, Dude, relax, okay? It's just a kid. It's like lately everyone's jumped on this bandwagon where if you kill just one kid, they're like, ooh, you're a bad person. Relax, it's only a kid. Check the statistics. statistics. We make like 500,000 new ones every single day. It's a renewable resource. I'm being green, and that's supposed to be important too, right? Actually, I think kids are great, though. Do you guys actually remember what it was like to be a kid? How free and free-spirited that was? I mean, do you remember that? Back when, like, the biggest thing you had to worry about, or the biggest thing that you got all nervous about was, like, what, kissing little Susie under the jungle gym? The big thing that you were scared of was, like, catching cooties. You know, then you get older, and it's just not like that anymore, you know? Nowadays, you get caught kissing little Susie under the jungle gym, you gotta worry about jail time, lawsuits, sex offender registration. And let's not forget, it was year 2011, so if she doesn't come, somehow that's my fucking fault too. She's one of these I buy birthday presents for my cat type people. And let's assume for a second that her cat cares, which it doesn't. Cats don't give a shit. But even if it did, how would she know what a cat would want for a present, right? I mean, cat's probably like, okay, little stuffed mouse toy. I see where you're going with that. Hey, you know what I could really use though? Maybe like some little kitty toilet papers. Because in case you haven't noticed, I've been having to wipe my ass with my tongue. Do you have any idea how gross that is? You're supposed to be my friend? Because let's face it, unless you're really horny, butt will taste awful. I was talking with a female friend of mine, and I told her that I think Miley Cyrus is getting hot now, right? And I said that. She's all, no, she is not. And she's all, she is not getting better looking at all. She's just acting like a whore and dressing like a slut. I'm like, yeah, like I said, hot.
Come on, Evan.
And if she wants to be a whore, I'm fine with that. Some of my favorite people are whores, but she needs to realize her demographics changing then, you know? She needs to change her marketing, you know? She's dealing with like teenage boys and early 20s guys, you know? It's not kids anymore. They saw Hannah Montana lunch pails out there. Those guys don't need Hannah Montana lunch pails. They need like a Miley Cyrus hand towel, you know? No longer will they have to make that cumbersome switch from Teen Beat magazine to towel anymore. We'll all be right there. They can package it up and sell it like a Miley Cyrus hand lotion. It could come scented. No, probably not scented. Or here's an idea. I think they should have like Miley Cyrus sheets. They'll be just like Miley Star Wars sheets, except they won't have to cover up Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader to be alone with Princess Leia. Because let me tell you, nothing will ruin a teenage heart-on faster than accidentally dry humping Chewbacca.
Been there.
That's gross. It's like banging a Persian chick. Or they can have like a Miley Cyrus blow-up doll, you know? And for country fans, they could have like a trailer park model with real short shorts and bruises on the legs and sand in the feet, so when you bitch slap it just keeps coming back for more. I was out on a date recently, a first date, and it was going well. I thought it was going well, and then all of a sudden, like halfway through, it just turned, and she started saying things like, you know what, all guys are the same. All guys want is one thing. All guys want is sex. I was like, whoa, I don't know what kind of guys you've been talking to, but I'm not like that at all. Just swallow, I'm fine with it. And here's what she said. She said, look, is not going to work between us because I have no interest in being a giving or caring person in my life. Well, okay, she didn't use those exact words. When she said it, it sounded more like a, ew, I do not swallow. But whatever, I knew what she meant. Okay, I guess I can deal with not swallowing. It's the people that don't like oral sex at all, that they freak me the fuck out, right? Isn't that wrong? Oral sex is healthy. It's American, it's good for the economy, it cures cancer, I love it. I do it every chance I get. In fact, that's the same reason that I don't date Mexican girls. And it's not racist. The thing is, I read somewhere that the human body is made up of like 90% water. I tried Mexican water once. My fucking butthole exploded. For like 3 days. So I just don't think that eating these girls is a good idea for me. You know? I think there's something that needs to be done about interracial violence. I mean, that shit needs to end this year, 2011, right? And I saw the most disturbing example of interracial violence recently. There was a black guy and a white guy, and they were just like, making out. I was like, oh my God, the humanity, someone stop them. Because when you think about that, black guys have big dicks and white guys have small asses. That's just a recipe for disaster. That is not an expression of love, my friends. That's a fucking hate crime. Think about that poor white guy. He's the one who has to make that decision. Well, on one hand, I love him. But on the other hand, I also like being able to take a shit when it's convenient for me. I am so bummed right now that the pregnant woman left. I was having a conversation with a buddy of mine, and we were talking about pregnant women. And I was saying, I think pregnant women are beautiful. I think pregnant women are hot. I always have. I mean, that's what a woman's body is supposed to do, right? That's hot. I dig that. And I said, I would love to have sex with a pregnant woman. And when I did, he got all weird. He's like, oh, dude, that's gross. Why? Why is that gross? Because, man, there's a person in there. So? It's only gross if that person's a dude. Because otherwise, that's two chicks. And two chicks is always hot. No matter how it happens, right? I'll tell you, you've been talking about having a threesome forever. There it is. You can tell your buddies, oh man, it was crazy. They were mother and daughter. Really? You got to have sex with both of them? Well, I had sex with the mom. I came on the daughter's face, though. That was hot. Usually when I say that, I get a look or two where 47 that looks like, oh my God, that's disgusting. And okay, fine, I get that. But can I just say, one, please don't take it too seriously. It's just a joke. Two, who are you to tell me what is or is not disgusting? Because statistically, most couples do have sex during pregnancy. So that also means that statistically, most of you have taken loads to the face from your own dad.